I am here at the Laser Cut Quilts warehouse. Behind me, you can see all of the beautiful ROT goodness that's happening. ROT stands for rolled on tube, if you're not aware. A lot of times at like a quilt shop, you'll see it on bolts, but a lot of times here at our warehouse, we use this ROT on this layup table that is behind me. So this is some of our team. And right now we're kitting, we're doing a kit, but most of the time we're laying fabric up on that huge table. It's 45 feet long and it can roll out an entire tube of that fabric. So, well, not always. I mean, it depends on the thickness, but for the width wise, we can get the full width of that fabric on the table. So, then you can walk over here. We have like our shipping and receiving. Friendly UPS guy. And this is our Gerber, what we call our Gerber machine. And it's not active right now, but there's a blade right here that comes down and cuts that fabric. It will pink the fabric. Ashley's behind me. Say hello.
Hello.
And yeah, that cutter will come down and cut a whole multitude of different shapes. This is how we cut all of our pre-cuts and smaller pieces that are collated into our pre-cut kits. Now, we didn't get into all of that I showed you originally, and we'll talk about that a little bit more in a minute. Originally, we were just using these laser machines. So this was restored from a 1970s pick and place machine by my husband and his father, who are kind of into like automation and mechanics and things like that. And so it was originally built for like picking up little components and putting it into like a PCB board and things like that. But we redid all of the mechanics of it, so you can see like now we have what we call a gantry system. So this laser operates back and forth, and that gantry helps move it. And there's a laser tube. You can't really see. You're mostly gonna see my face. But I'm not gonna go into all of the details of the machinery. I wish that it was running right now, but it's kind of all hands on deck for this kit that we're putting together right now. So I'll show you in a minute like some of the laser cut kits that we have cut on these machines. We have several lasers that we use, just depending on the size and the specs of the job. Here's a little one that we have that we don't put into commission very often. And then I'll actually show you the one up above. This was our original laser machine. And it was a piece of crap. But all that is behind us. What started as like a laundry room operation, we have quite a bit more going on now. So originally it was just lasers like this that we would cut fabric and put that fusible glue on the back of it, which we now use Flexi Fuse. Originally we used Soft Fuse. I don't know who is familiar with that. And then for our pre-cuts, I'll show you guys some of that pretty fabric in a minute. You'll actually see this. So like here's some of the stuff that we're cutting right now and collating. All these will end up getting put through our heat shrink machine. So we set this to a certain height and it will go through and it will wrap it, and it'll come down and seal those edges, and then it will heat shrink through this oven and come out on the other side as a beautiful shrink wrapped roll, or 5-inch or 10-inch or whatever it is. So now I'll walk you guys into some of our other production room, what was originally just our prep room, where all of the magic happens for putting the pieces together. So like we fold fat quarters in here, we on the rolls or the 10-inch, and a lot of our fabrics here that we'll pull for our laser cut kits. So I'll let you guys come in close and see some of these yummy prints, because I know that's some of the fun of it. And yeah, look, yum. Yeah, so when our lasers are done everything will look like this. So it'll have that fusible glue on the back of it, and all of these pieces will be cut out, and then they're set up so that you can just snip a couple of tabs in them, and then we'll be making a kit. So you'll see that in one of the other videos that we've put together for this. But look how cute some of these fabrics are. So fun. This one is actually for a custom job for a quilt shop. But you can see over here, this is where we have like our fusible cutter, and we'll also cut tags on it. And this is our heat press machine. So it's where we apply our fusible glue. Sorry, you guys are getting a nice view of my nostrils. Anyway, so that's kind of our prep room and our fabric room. And then if you walk back here with me, this is like our shipping station, and everything is a disaster right now because we are market. And we have a break room over here for our employees. And then this is our filming room. So this is most of the time where you'll see like us put samples and things together. Here, I'll kind of pan, see all of it. And some of it is torn, a lot of it is torn down right now or just in disarray because we are prepping for market. You won't see it in all of its glory. There's Ashley behind me. Yeah. There's like some of our other like filming equipment that we'll use when a live video or things like that. But yeah, just kind of like how we got started. I've already kind of gone through some of that. It really did start as a laundry room operation. We had to vent the lasers out of a window. And so I would be in there like cutting with my little 2-year-old, and then we ended up moving into a facility in Garden Valley, Idaho, which is about an hour and a half north of Boise area. And yeah, then we kind of outgrew the area. It was hard to find employees and to meet all of our needs that way with labor. So we ended up moving back to our alma mater town, my husband and I, which is Logan, Utah, which is home of Utah State University. And yeah, we've been here ever since. We love it. Our employees and team are amazing. And we've had, 2 years or a year and a half ago is when we started doing pre-cuts. So we've kind of expanded operations that way. But this is the meat of what we do, of what we have, of how we started is what's behind me, of laser cut applique and this project that Ashley has demoed that you guys are going to get to see. So yeah, that's kind of how we got started. Let me know what questions you guys have and we can go through them with the live, and I'll show you our festival booth that we've put together. That's where we're headed right now. So we'll see you in a little bit.